Hey guys, it's me here today. You guys may know me as S96UK. Well, I've decided to create a new account just for my off-road models, and yeah. So I decided to kickstart the account with a build series. I'm going to be building a Jeep. I'm not really sure actually what model I'm going to be building yet. Most preferably a Wrangler maybe, and if it doesn't turn out well, I probably will go for like maybe a Land Rover Defender. But I just started getting some stuff together. Yeah. So what we're really aiming for is a off-road Jeep with 2 live axles, hydraulic steering, and just good chassis. And I'm not really sure about an engine or what you call it, or body design as of yet, but we'll get sorted. So here I've got this is a chassis design, and this chassis offers live axles, and as you can see, it's very sturdy. Now people ask me, what is this piece? This is just a heavy-duty U-joint. I haven't designed it myself, but you can find a video of it on YouTube. I'll post that link in the description. It's a very good U-joint, and it's much better than the U-joints that LEGO currently have in stock for us, because those really snap under the torque that we're going to be using for this truck. The chassis is very sturdy and strong. I'll just zoom out. It's just very sturdy and strong, and I haven't seen any problems with it so far. The only problem that I may have is I'm actually not really sure where I'm going to fit those 2 giant XL motors in, and actually where I'm going to fit the hydraulics in. Most preferably, I'm going to keep the air compressor on this side, and the servo which controls the steering on this side, which is linked to a pneumatic switch. So that's that. Earlier on in the year, I also designed a rear axle for the model. This is just a concept design. It does fit perfectly into the model, and I will be using it. And I actually haven't designed a front axle yet, but I will get to doing so. The only problem with this axle is that these gears actually slip for some reason, and this is because it's actually not braced. It's only braced on this side, whereas the axle goes straight through. I don't know if you can see that. The axle goes straight through without actually going through a hole or a lift arm. So in a way, it is kind of an upset, but yeah. And I'll just show you how this fits on. This doesn't have a differential. No, I'm not using differential. Differentials tend to slip and snap under the torque we're going to use. You may see professional builders, more of the AFOLs, using differentials in their work. And I wouldn't really do that if I were you. I would rather keep your differentials for a supercar model, or for add and subtract drivetrains. So let's just link this up. So as you can see, when I get hold of the axle, the drive shaft, which transmit the rotary motion to the rear axle, like so. And then you just want to get the suspension, leave the suspension off for now. You want to connect the bell cranks, or I think they're called bell cranks up to the side of the axle, like so. So you've got that nice link suspension, like you see here. Now, if you know the Unimog U400 well, it uses a thing called a panhard rod. This prevents the actual model from moving the actual axle from moving side to side. Now, we haven't actually used a panhard rod because this offsets the axle to a side by 1 stud. Instead, we've gone with this sort of hybrid panhard rod, and we connect this to a back part. So this is part of a suspension arm, and this is another suspension arm, and they actually fit perfectly together. Just click that into place, like so. And as you can see, the axle doesn't move side to side. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is I've already set up the suspension. I'll just show you how that actually works. You can see you have that nice fluid movement, a lot of flex, But that flex is kind of going to disappear once we have the suspension arms. So you want to put your suspension arms on, or your shocks, and as you can see here, we've linked up the axle. So I'll just show you off that suspension there, like that. See, it's relatively soft. Obviously, when more weight is added to the model, it will obviously become more fluid in its movements.